Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am making Felassan from the Dragon Age novel The Masked Empire. He was Briala's mentor and he's implied to be related to Solas in some ways, possibly a follower, possibly a contemporary. And I thought that he got the shortest end of the stick in the novel, so we're going to make him today. The Masked Empire. I love this book. It's probably my favorite Dragon Age book, with Asunder as kind of like my runner-up. I would say that I'm probably some kind of, if I'm not Orlesian in blood, I'm definitely Orlesian in spirit, because I just love all of the, like, darkness of their culture, I guess you could call it. But, like, the masks and the, like, secret murders in the game, that's really good shit for me to read about. And I think that I would be okay at the game. Probably not great, like, I'd probably still die young, but I'd have a ball doing it. The whole book is just lesbian drama, which is everything that I'm about. And, you know, I don't think that Selene and Briala are good for each other, but I do like the fact that it's a book about lesbians doing things besides being lesbians. 10 out of 10, good shit, good shit. And I love their relationship despite the implications and the fact that there's like this uneven power balance. It's not okay, but I still enjoy their relationship in the whole book. So I'd found the perfect hair almost immediately, but the hair color was a little bit harder. I ended up deliberating between a lot of them, mostly the sort of ginger hair color, brown, gray, black, and black. I like the brown that we ended up settling on because it wasn't as harsh as I felt like the black of it was, but also not kind of as quirky as the red, although I feel like the quirky red could have kind of worked for his character in the novel. I made him an adult since the book implies that he's older than most people, and so as an agent of Fenharel, he'd probably be a little bit older, and he was acting as a mentor to Briala, so I decided to make him older. Violet eyes are one of the few canon things that we have about his appearance. There's a weird image going around of like a coloring book page, and that's supposed to be him. But since Briala doesn't look the way that she looks in the games, I'm choosing to kind of completely throw that out the window and just do my own thing with it, and only really take into account the canon facts that we know from the novel, one of which are the fact that he has violet eyes. I tried to make kind of the standard Dragon Age elf, with the narrow face, elf ears, large eyes, and kind of slim through the body. My mom says that it looks like Spock, so that was encouraging. I wanted the clothing to be outdoorsy, dark, and kinda looser. At the same time, I knew that that wasn't really Dragon Age canon, but one thing that I would point out is that we've already said that we're kicking canon clothing choices in the face when it comes to this project, so screw your canon clothing, he's in a button-up, deal with it. I gave him Vallaslin, Mythal's Vallaslin, I believe, because fuck Solas, honestly. But if I had taken a second pass, one of the things that I would have done is taken off the Vallaslin, because I feel like Solas would have done that himself. I also probably would have darkened up his skin tone. There's a real problem in Dragon Age with people whitewashing the elves, mostly. Like, Isabella gets it too, but I feel like I hear a lot about it with Fenris, so I probably would have made him a little bit darker. Even though elves that would have been his contemporaries, like Solas and Abelas, are whiter. I don't know, there's just this huge race thing with Dragon Age that's like hard to know where to step, if you know what I mean. So I just kind of gave him like tanned skin, probably not as tanned as I could have, and I'm hoping to do better with other people of color in this neighborhood, and there will be more. So one thing that I've been super excited about lately is the Dragon Age 4 rumors and the concept art that's circulating. I'm glad that Solas is coming back so that I can smack him one. I do have some favorite companions, just based on the silhouettes, and I kind of want to do a dedicated video just for that. Let me know if that's something you'd want me to go over. I'm hoping that it retains its single-player sort of nature, but I'm also not optimistic because I know that EA is interested in screwing us over all the time. And Solas is coming back. He hurts everybody I give a shit about. He's a nightmare man. He hates tea. He's an egg. And the weirdest part is all of the fandom that he gets and all of the girls that are just like, oh, my Lavalin is so in love. Like, bitch, he manipulated you. Are you high? So I'm looking forward to going up and smacking him one. But I will admit that concept art Solas could get it. He's looking good. Real good. One of the things that are more kind of emphasized in Dragon Age is the romances, and I'm really bad at them. In Dragon Age Origins, I ended up pressuring Zevran for a relationship after we banged, which was a huge mistake. Dragon Age 2, I fell super hard for Fenris, and, you know, he's obviously a prickly little bastard through the whole thing. And the bad news is that even though I cannot stand Anders, I got super far in his romance, so that was a problem for me. And then Dragon Age Inquisition, Cullen went super well. He's super easy to romance, but the fact is that he will always just be a runner-up because I can't romance Cole. It's so upsetting. Why? You give him a girlfriend at the end. Why can't I just have that? So the house build, I knew that I wanted it to be like a cozy little one-bedroom cottage, but I also wanted the challenge of building a lofted bedroom, and I think that I did fabulously there. I wanted the furniture to either have a magical feel or a rustic sort of feel, so I pulled a lot from the outdoor pack, the magic pack, and the vampire pack. The initial shell was kinda narrow, so I ended up making it a lot deeper. Initially, I gave him, like, no real bathroom. I was considering just, like, giving him a tub and then a pee bush outside, and I was with my partner on the phone while I was building this, and she kind of talked me out of it and was like, be nice, don't just throw a piss bush at him. So he has more than a piss bush. I also gave him kind of a secret Fenharil shrine, mostly because he keeps the fact that he's in league with Solas he plays that fact so close to the chest until the very end of the book. So I wanted to, he doesn't even really admit it, does he? To anybody. He just kind of, goes off on his own and gets murdered. Spoilers for the end of a book that came out several years ago, I guess. But I wanted him to kind of still have that element to his character, so he gets a secret Fenharil shrine. This build has the most plants I have ever used, ever. I went all out with his foliage because I wanted it to kind of look more like a cottage in the woods than just a suburb somewhere, so he gets tons of plants. But this is Felassan, this is his home, this is where he lives. I'm hoping that he's very happy in this neighborhood and maybe goes and gets some tea from Uncle Iroh and Zuko. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you want me to do with that empty lot. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.